This is the one everyone circled on the bracket. The Netherlands. Group F winners. 10 goals scored in 3 matches. Morocco, unbeaten in the group stage, level on points with Brazil, and still carrying the belief of a nation that reached a World Cup semi-final just 4 years ago. One of these teams flies home on Tuesday night. The other keeps their World Cup dream alive. This is the complete preview for Netherlands versus Morocco, the standout tie of the round of 32. The Netherlands took control of Group F by unleashing a relentless attack that yielded 10 goals in just 3 matches. After an opening 2-all draw against Japan, the Dutch offense exploded, dismantling Sweden 5-1 before securing top spot with a 3-1 victory over Tunisia. Striker Brian Brobby led the charge with 3 goals, while Cody Gakpo struck twice and wingback Denzel Dumfries provided lethal service from the right flank. Morocco matched that unbeaten intensity in Group C. The Atlas Lions began by fighting to a physical 1-all draw against Brazil, followed by a disciplined 1-0 shutout of Scotland. They secured their passage to the knockouts with a high-scoring 4-2 victory over Haiti. Morocco finished level on 7 points with Brazil, missing out on top spot solely on goal difference. Now, 2 of the tournament's most dominant group stage teams collide much earlier than anyone anticipated. 3 times before, these nations have stood on the same pitch at the senior level. The historical ledger began at the 1994 World Cup, where the Netherlands claimed a narrow 2-1 victory in Orlando. 5 years later, on April 28, 1999, Morocco answered with a 2-1 friendly win in Arnhem. Their most recent encounter in 2017 ended in another 2-1 triumph for the Dutch. This leaves the overall balance at 2 wins for the Netherlands and 1 for Morocco, with both sides finding the net in every single clash. But history only tells part of the story, and this modern Moroccan generation is entirely different. Ronald Koeman enters this knockout match with a complete squad and no suspension concerns, allowing him to prioritize tactical continuity. Bart Verbruggen stands as the starting goalkeeper. Ahead of him, Virgil van Dijk anchors the central defense alongside Mickey van de Ven, flanked by Denzel Dumfries and Nathan Ake. Van Dijk remains the defensive organizer, tasked with keeping the back line disciplined. The midfield trio of Ryan Gravenberch, Frankie de Jong, and Tijani Reinders provides the essential bridge, designed to dictate the tempo and progress the ball forward. Up front, Daniel Malen joins the partnership of Cody Gakpo and Brian Brobby. Gakpo and Brobby have already accounted for 5 of the team's tournament goals, giving Koeman a balanced and highly productive front line. This starting 11 represents a settled system built to dominate possession while protecting against sudden defensive transitions. Mohamed Ouabi possesses a fully fit, complete squad, built around the battle-hardened core that made history. 9 players remain from the legendary 2022 squad that secured the best-ever World Cup finish by an African nation. This group does not fear pressure, they absorb it. The expected lineup features Yassine Bounou in goal, whose legendary penalty shootout performance against Spain in 2022 anchored their historic run. In front of him, Achraf Hakimi captains the side from the flank, driving the team forward alongside Noussair Mazraoui and Nayef Aguerd. Sofiane Amrabat shields the back line, allowing Azzedine Ounahi and Ismail Saibari to supply energy and creativity. Brahim Diaz operates as the dynamic connector, linking the midfield to El Kaabi in attack. This structured, experienced side is engineered to absorb intense pressure and strike without intimidation. Cody Gakpo remains the most consistent Dutch route to goal, securing 2 goals and 5 shots on target from the left flank. In the center, young forward Brian Brobby leads the Oranje attack, carrying 3 goals as their top group stage scorer. Morocco counters with world-class threats on the break. Achraf Hakimi drives forward from right back, already delivering a goal and an assist through high-tempo overlapping runs. From midfield, Ismail Saibari exploits spaces, attacking the box late to lead Morocco's tournament scoring charts with 3 goals. 4 clinical players, 2 proud nations, 1 high-stakes match to decide it all. Bookmakers position the Netherlands as narrow favorites at 1.85, with Morocco standing as a highly credible threat at 2.10. The tight draw odds reflect a matchup destined to be decided by the thinnest margins, where a single defensive slip or moment of genius determines who survives. This projects as a suffocating low-scoring battle that could easily stretch into extra time and penalties. While the Dutch hold the paper advantage with their 10 group stage goals, Morocco's structural organization, and Achraf Hakimi's transition threat make this the definitive tie of the round of 32. Subscribe to the channel for complete World Cup knockout coverage. In Monterrey, history and ambition collide with zero margin for error. One giant marches on, the other faces immediate heartbreak. Subscribe for more World Cup coverage.